Astro Council. In this video, I'm going to talk about whether we can tell from a chart or by meeting a person or talking to them that if an astrological remedy or any kind of spiritual remedy is going to help them or not. Um, so, as an astrologer, first thing is a lot of clients ask me that how sure are you that if I do this remedy, this is going to help me? As an astrologer as well, I want to be sure that if there are 50-50 chances, or if there is 100% chance that this remedy can work, or if there is no chance at all, I should be able to tell my client, my patron, that this is going to work or this is not going to work. You just have to go through this phase. Um, so first of all, uh, in my experience or in my belief, from what I have seen, um, I believe in power of intention. So the reason I believe in power of intention is that our Vimshotri dashas and the Nakshatra dashas which are there, they really align your brain towards a specific area of your life, or at least they try. So I know that there are many dasha systems and you can do a lot of predictions through them, but mostly Vimshotri dasha is used. The reason being that mind is something that we are most in connection with, and it is we are most aware of our thoughts and our feelings. So that's why Vimshotri dasha is used so often. And if your intention is in alignment with your dashas and whatever solution you are looking for, so let's say if you're looking for a relationship issue or a career issue, if your dasha is also indicating that, if your intention is also 100% towards that, and if you're not someone who is confused or and these things that I'm saying, confusion and everything, they are also indicated by planets in your chart. So if you're somebody who is able to 100% focus your energy and intention towards solving one specific problem, then definitely when you use a remedy, when you do a puja, then that energy can flow towards that one goal. But if you are somebody who thinks of 10 different things at one time, if you are thinking of relationship as well as career, as well as your body, as well as your family at the same time, in that case, your energy, your intention, your sankalp shakti is weak, and then it's really difficult for a remedy to work. Then apart from that, from what I have heard from my teachers and everyone, some things that work are the planets that we are doing the remedy for, they should be in movable signs. If they are in movable signs, it's more easy to sort of convince them or change our attitudes or change their manifestations in our life. Whereas if they are in immovable signs, it's going to be very difficult to move them. Second of all, the strengths. So if a malefic planet is in very strong dignity, um, then it's hell bent. It's hell bent to do what it wants to do. So in those cases, remedies are very difficult to work. Then third thing is how a remedy is conducted. Do you have full faith in it? So if I tell you to do a remedy, maybe your chart indicates everything, but in your mind you have doubts. If you have doubts, then those doubts also go into that remedy. And when I say remedy, I can say something as simple as chanting a mantra or lighting a diya. But whatever it is, you have to have full faith in it. With doubts, it's not going to work. And the last thing that my Guruji told me that I also really believe in is the power of Ishta Devta. So first of all, let's see what is Ishta. When you see Sanskrit words and meanings, Ishta means someone who is really close to you, who you really adore. And for example, there's this word called Ghanishta Mitra, so that means very thick and close friends. Same way, Ishta Devta means the god or the deity that you feel really close to. From your heart, um, you are always remembering them. It can be anyone. It can be Shiv, it can be Hanuman, it can be Jesus, it can be Allah, or it can be a nature spirit. But whoever you feel really connected to, drawn to, and some god or deity that you are always remembering from the moment you wake up, or whenever something nice happens, you thank them. Whenever something bad happens, you complain to them, but you're always connected with them. So when someone has a strong connection with their Ishta Devta, when they are devoted to them, when they spend time in devotion or faith towards one specific god or deity, that energy always helps you. It's always in Sanskrit they'd say tatpar. They're always eager to help you. So having a Ishta Devta is very important. Even if your remedy includes, um, you know, going to another energy or another deity or another person, you first, always in any puja, in any remedy, you first remember your Ishta Devta, because they are the one who are facilitating everything for you. And in case that someone's Ishta Devta is not strong, if there is someone who is not very spiritual, who is not following a single Ishta Devta, in that case, um, often if someone else, for example your guru, your teacher, or a pandit, who is doing a remedy for you, who is suggesting that remedy to you, if they have a very strong Ishta, so if you go to a sage or an ascetic or a guru who has been a worshipper of, let's say, a goddess or a god from decades, and they serve them regularly, they will have that kind of energy and connection to their Ishta, and connecting to that guru can lead you towards solving a problem. So, definitely, I agree with this point of view as well, because um, unless your chart has indications that you have good Purva Punya, if you don't have good Bhagya, then you will not find your Ishta Devta. You will not be able to find a guru like that who can show you the right path. So, all these things in combination need to be seen when remedies are done for a chart. Um, and if these things are being fulfilled, or maybe 50% of them are fulfilled, that is when you can say that a remedy can or cannot work. So, if you strengthen in these areas, for example, if you find your Ishta Devta, or and then you remain devoted to them, or if you find a guru like that, um, and if you change your attitude in such a way that you are more amenable, you are able to listen to people, you are able to change your attitude, because planets are nothing but your skills and your attitudes in different areas of your life. So, if you are able to practice all these things, mindfulness and spirituality, following a guru, being devoted to a single Ishta Devta, then anyway you will be able to manifest what you want in your life more easily. And most importantly, if my opinion is asked, you should have a very strong intention. When you are focused towards one area of your life, nothing can stop you from doing that, because our mind is a channel uh, to energies which we don't even know exist, and we just need to focus them. I hope this video will be helpful to you, and if you have any feedback, please let me know. Thank you.